So you tried to lose weight by being in a calorie deficit and still didn't lose anything, right? Let me tell you the truth. If you're actually in a calorie deficit, you will lose weight. If the scale isn't moving, you're not in a deficit. And today I'm going to show you the simple and most important way to fix that, even if you feel like you've tried everything. A lot of people think weight loss is some mysterious thing that only works for certain people. Like you need magic genetics or some perfect meal plan or hours of cardio every day. But the reality is much simpler. Your body follows rules. And once you understand these rules, fat loss stops being confusing. Today I'll break down the most important thing you need to know, how to actually apply it, why most people fail without even noticing, and how to make sure you finally start losing fat without feeling lost or frustrated. Let me start with this. Thousands of people believe they're in a calorie deficit when they're not. And that's the biggest problem. They cut out bread for a week, they skip breakfast, or they eat clean, and they think that means they're eating less. But eating healthy doesn't automatically mean eating in a calorie deficit. You can gain weight eating healthy food. You can lose weight eating junk food as long as the calories are under maintenance. The real challenge is this. Most people underestimate how much they eat and overestimate how much they burn. You can think you're eating nothing and still be 500 calories over. You can think your workout burns 600 calories when it barely burned 200. And these small errors kill your progress. This is why so many people hit that moment where they say, I'm doing everything right. Why am I not losing weight? You're not alone. But the solution is simple once you understand it. Today, I'll show you how to find your actual calorie needs, how to avoid the mistakes that hold most people back, how to measure your results the right way, and how to make weight loss simple, predictable, and almost automatic. Let's start from the beginning. How many calories does your body need? This one number controls everything. Your weight on the scale is not random. It doesn't go up because your body hates you. It doesn't go down because you feel motivated. Everything comes down to energy in and energy out. Your body burns calories every second you're alive. Even when you sleep, even when you sit still. Your heart, your brain, your digestion, your breathing, all of it requires energy. This total energy is called TDEE, total daily energy expenditure. It's the number of calories you need to eat to stay at the same weight. If you eat more than that number, you gain weight. If you eat less, you lose weight. There's no way around this. No tea can change it. No pill can change it. No 10-minute workout can change it. This is how the human body works. So the first step is simple. Find your maintenance calories. For most people, maintenance falls between 1,800 and 3,000 calories per day, depending on age, size, muscle, and activity level. But you shouldn't guess. When you guess, you get it wrong. This is why so many people fail. They think their maintenance is 1,800 when it's actually 2,400. That's a 600 calorie difference every single day. Over a week, that's 4,200 calories. Over a month, it's more than 16,000 calories. That's why guessing is dangerous. To estimate your maintenance, the easiest method is using an app like Chronometer. It gives you a realistic estimate based on your age, your height, your weight, and your activity. No app is perfect, but it's close enough to start. So let's say Chronometer tells you something like this. Your maintenance calories, 2,500 per day. That means if you eat 2,500 calories, your weight stays the same. Not because you're special, not because you're unlucky, just because your body needs that amount to run. Now here's where weight loss becomes easy. If you want to lose fat, you eat less than that number, that's it. Even a 500 calorie deficit per day is enough to burn around 1 pound of fat per week. That might not sound huge, but think about this. 1 pound per week is 4 pounds per month. That's about 20 pounds in 5 months, and you didn't have to do anything extreme. You just ate a little less than maintenance. And the cool part? Once you start losing weight, your motivation goes up. When you see the scale going down, even a little, everything feels easier. People who don't track their food often end up eating 300 calories over, 500 calories over, sometimes even 1,000 calories over. Not because they're stupid, but because they simply aren't paying attention to what they're eating. This is why tracking, even for just 2 or 3 weeks, opens your eyes. You start to see the real numbers behind food. Let me give you an example. One small spoon of peanut butter looks innocent. How many calories do you think it is? Most people say 50. The real number? About 100 calories per spoon. Add 2 spoons and boom, 200 extra calories without noticing. Or let's talk about oil. A quick drizzle on a pan is usually around 120 calories. Or a latte from a cafe. Most people think it's 80 calories. The real number is usually 200 to 300. Now imagine you make these small mistakes every day. That's 300 extra calories, maybe 500 extra calories, enough to completely erase your deficit. People say, I only eat 1,200 calories while eating 2,000 without even knowing. This is why the scale doesn't move. Not because your metabolism is broken, but because your numbers are off. And the good news, once you fix the numbers, the weight comes off every time, without fail. Now let's talk about a simple hack for people who don't want to track every calorie. If you don't want to track everything, just remove 1 meal from your day. If you normally eat 4 meals a day, drop it to 3. If you eat 3 meals, drop it to 2 meals. Most people eat about 600 to 800 calories per meal. So removing 1 meal is like creating a 500 to 700 calorie deficit automatically without calculating anything. But here's the catch. The meals you do eat should be filling. Don't change the portions. Don't replace a full meal with snacks. Snacking destroys your deficit because snacks are calorie dense and don't make you full. If you prefer something even easier, try this. Make 50% of every meal vegetables. Not because vegetables are some magic food, but because they're low calorie and fill your stomach. Now let's talk about progress tracking. A lot of people step on the scale every morning and freak out when the number goes up by half a kilo. They think the diet isn't working. But the thing is, your weight changes every day, even if you do everything right. You might be holding water. You might have eaten a salty meal. You might have more food in your stomach. You might not have gone to the bathroom yet. All of these things can add 1 or even 2 kilos of fake weight overnight. But fat loss doesn't work overnight. Fat loss shows up across weeks. So here's what you should do. Weigh yourself once per week. In the morning, after the bathroom, before eating. Do this every week at the same time. Now 3 things can happen. The number goes down. That means your deficit is working. Keep going. The number stays the same. That means you're probably eating at maintenance. Reduce your calories by 150 to 200 per day. The number goes up. You're eating too much, even if you think you're not. Lower your calories and track more carefully. When you track progress this way, weight loss becomes predictable. Now let's talk about one factor almost no one pays attention to: sleep. Sleep is one of the most underrated things in weight loss. When you don't sleep enough, your hunger hormones go crazy. Your cravings increase. You feel like eating more. Your discipline drops. You grab food just because you feel tired, not because you're hungry. There's a reason every time you sleep only 4 to 5 hours, you crave sugar and junk. Your body is begging for quick energy. Your brain wants fast calories. Your metabolism slows down. Your motivation drops. So if you want to lose fat without fighting your own body every day, improve your sleep. Aim for 7 to 9 hours. Reduce screens before bed. Keep your room dark. Sleep at the same time every night. This small habit can change everything. You'll eat less without trying. You'll recover better. Your workouts will feel easier. So let's sum it up in the simplest way possible. If you're not losing weight, you're not in a calorie deficit, even if you think you are. Find your maintenance calories using an app. Eat less than that number, about 500 less per day. Track your food honestly, at least for a few weeks. If you don't want to track, remove 1 meal from your day. Weigh yourself once a week to see the real trend. If the scale doesn't move, reduce your calories a bit. And fix your sleep so your hunger and cravings stay controlled. This is the whole formula, simple, realistic, and guaranteed to work. Hit subscribe for more no BS training tips, and if you want stronger pull-ups, watch this video now.